begin with the basics. How much should you exercise overall to stay healthy and happy? Harvard Health suggests 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week, or 75 minutes of vigorous activity per week. This type of exercise doesn't have to be intentional and completed at a gym. Any moderately physically exerting task counts, including brisk walking, running, swimming, biking, dancing, and even cleaning or gardening work. It can be just about any physical activity, as long as your heart rate goes up while doing it. To simplify this formula, let's say that most people need to have at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise per day to stay healthy. It doesn't even have to be 30 consecutive minutes. Do a 10-minute brisk walk, dance for 10 minutes, do some gardening, and you can call it a day. Daunting task. It gets easier if you break it down into smaller pieces. Remember that you should start with the basics before you work out for 30 vigorous minutes a day. Begin by defining what you can achieve right now. Go for a walk and see if you can walk at a slow pace for 30 minutes without losing your breath. If you can't, slowly try to improve your results until you manage to do 30 minutes of slow walking, and then increase your pace. If you can, increase the pace to moderate until you can walk 30 minutes without stopping. Don't worry if you can only walk for 15 or 20 minutes at first. It is just the beginning of an exciting journey. Keep walking every day until you manage to walk for 30 minutes straight. After that, you can either set a more demanding goal, for example, pick a more challenging terrain, or start a training program that takes care of your entire body. So, how can you start a training program? First, figure out your fitness goals. Determine what exactly you want to achieve. There are 3 primary purposes that people generally want to achieve. They either want to build muscle, lose body fat, or maintain a healthy lifestyle. Weight training builds muscle. In addition to your weight training program, you have to either maintain your calorie intake or eat a caloric surplus. A combined program of weight training and cardiovascular activity helps tone your body while losing body fat. To lose body fat, you have to burn off more calories than you consume. Therefore, you need to eat at a caloric deficit. Living an overall healthy and active lifestyle combines maintaining a healthy calorie balance, weight training, and participating in other activities you enjoy, such as yoga, biking, or hiking. The next step is to determine your training frequency. Usually, beginners are willing to commit 2 to 3 days a week to training. It gives them enough time to recover between training sessions, it doesn't overwhelm them, and they can ease it into their daily or weekly activities. In such a case, we would recommend a combination of full body workouts and cardiovascular exercise. 3 sessions per week is the ideal amount of training sessions for just about anyone who wants to lose body fat, build muscle, or improve overall health and fitness. It's perfect because you have enough time to allocate to different muscle groups, but can still include cardiovascular or outdoor activities. Training 3 days a week also gives you enough time to rest between training sessions and recover sufficiently. 4 times a week is only for advanced athletes who aim for improved performance. Usually those who exercise 4 times a week or more have very particular sports or fitness goals that they want to meet, detailed tasks that they have to complete within a specific week. For beginners, this can turn into overtraining, loss of motivation and drive, which undermines their desire to exercise in the long term. Next, you would have to define the training split. The training split is the order in which to work the muscle in each session. How are you going to allocate different exercises to different muscle groups? The training split should match the goal that you want to achieve. For example, many women want to have toned legs, round glutes, a flat stomach, and strong arms. Many guys would love to have a full and round chest, muscular arms, flat stomach, and athletic legs. The training split for these groups depends on the goals of each person. You have to structure each workout, and it will be different depending on the number of days you can train per week and on the goals you want to reach. It is unnecessary to give each body part the same degree of importance and equal training time. Your specific goals should dictate your priorities and the training frequency each muscle receives. After that, find the right duration per training session. The 4th step is to decide how long training sessions should last. This is usually defined by the number of sets and repetitions of each exercise. Beginners would generally perform about 2 sets of 15 repetitions for each exercise. The entire program should take around 30 to 45 minutes to complete. Intermediate level people would perform 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions for each exercise. The program should take around 50 to 60 minutes to complete. Advanced athletes can adjust their training programs according to their needs. Usually, advanced programs include 4 to 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps for each exercise. The maximum length of training sessions should be between 60 and 90 minutes, followed by a rest day. The worst thing you can do to your health is to overtrain one day and not be able to move for a week. Slow progress is better than no progress. And finally, challenge yourself. When is it time to change your training program? As long as you see results and improvements in your body, there is no need to change your training program. Generally, you should change your program once you hit a plateau. Of course, you can always make the necessary changes, introduce new exercises, or level up basic activities to spice up your training sessions. The standard amount of time to stick to a particular program is 12 to 16 weeks or 3 to 4 months. At all times, stay consistent and make sure you achieve as much as you can with one program before you begin a new routine.